Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. So just woke up at 11 a.m. and yeah, it's pretty late, I know, but I'm trying to improve on that, definitely, but I'm a sleepyhead sometimes. So I absolutely wasted the first 2 hours of the day, did nothing, and I'm just trying to take a hold of that now. So right now the plan is that I'm gonna spend some time with God right now, then I'm gonna go hit the gym, then I'm gonna go to the temple, then I'm gonna come back and study, and then I'm going to edit this video. So that's basically gonna be my whole day, and yeah, I'll show you some segments of my day. So potentially meet you at the gym. So have you guys tested this out? A Happy Dent Wave. I mean, you see the normal Happy Dents. It's a very small in size, but this one, dude, look at this. It's a freaking monster, and it's pretty cool to chew as well. Yummy. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but the peace lies, for me at least, in this temple, man. I don't know, for some reason, it just feels so satisfying. It just feels so peaceful whenever I come here. And I've made it a daily ritual of mine to come visit the temple and pray the Lord. It is what it is. Alright, I just came back and it was pretty tiring. But anyways, now I'm gonna take a shower, and obviously I'm not gonna take you inside unless you've got some very weird fantasies. You know what I'm talking about. And yep, and then proceed to making some coffee and studying. Let's go. Alright, so I took a break from what I was doing right now, and I decided, ooh, no, it's looking good. And by the way, just an update. Today I went to the gym, we did some arms, and guess what? I have officially crossed the 15-inch benchmark. So I have bicep size more than 15 inches. My maximum is 15.2. Today I got 15.1. Not bad, eh? Comment down below all of those who've got bigger biceps than mine. Alright. So now I decided to make coffee, and all of a sudden this idea emerged that, you know what, let me give you a coffee masterclass. I consider myself a professional making coffee with the least amount of ingredients required. Teach you how to make delicious cups of coffee that you can have while working. Okay, so this is a masterclass, alright? Do not take it non-seriously, alright? Take every single thing that I'm saying into account, because every single thing is going to count. Alright, so let's start. Step 1. Dude, just like every single day, you would want to wear new types of clothes, right? Like today I'm wearing this t-shirt, tomorrow I might want to wear another t-shirt, day after I'm going to want to wear another t-shirt. Just like that, you need good clothing for your coffee. By good clothing of my coffee, it means you should have a variety of cups. Trust me, you will never regret buying multiple cups, just like I haven't. Let me show you. Okay, so as you can see, well, I didn't have space to put this one up, so yeah, this is one of them. Then we've got some cups here, then we've got some cups here. Alright, so I'm telling you, I like to drink coffee every single day in like different cups. I don't know, but for me it's just something, man. I mean, yeah, you can definitely pick one cup for every single day, but for me it's like Monday is gonna be this one, Tuesday is gonna be this one, Wednesday is gonna be some other thing. Oh my god, there was water in the cup. Holy shit. So getting it, so you would, if you don't have much cups, I would definitely recommend that you should buy more cups, and by no means you would ever regret that decision. I promise you. I also have like a sort of cup. I won't say it a cup. It's like a big cup, like so. All right. This dude, look at that, Starbucks. All right. Like I really love to have literally anything in this cup. Water, even water. I don't know why. Well, this is the rich people kind of thing. I mean, I occasionally like to do these types of things. It's better not to spend so much money at the official store, but just to put my coffee into this and just have this feeling of drinking at Starbucks. What do you say? Hey, good idea, ain't it? Now, if somebody asked me how many times have you visited Starbucks and had coffee, every day, brother, every day. Now, step number 2 is going to be coffee selection. Now, hear me out, folks. There are multiple brands of coffee that exist in this world. I would have my favorites, you would have yours. But I would say that it's very much better to invest in a coffee brand, because see, there are one type of coffee is like general coffee, all right, which is like created for the mass. It's very cheap and stuff. I would say go above that. The next tier, which is like not too expensive, sort of lies in the middle range. I think because that the middle range coffees have an elevated taste and they just taste better. Well, to be honest, there's also a high tier coffee list, but I think that it's not going to be possible for a lot of us to be able to buy that every single day and to consume it every single day, right? So that's going to be a bit of a problem. I would say that investing in a middle range would be much better. Well, I'm going to show you the exact examples of what I mean by that. Okay, so if we talk about the low range coffee types, right? That is going to be the Nescafe coffee. All right, this is very popular in India, and it's probably 2 rupees, and the taste is very common, and it's just normal basic coffee. So this would be like low range coffee. I mean, sure, if you want to drink coffee every single day, like super duper every single day, and like 5 times, 6 times a day, it's good that you can have this coffee, and because it's gonna be pocket friendly, because dude, coffee is fucking expensive as hell. But if you want to elevate your coffee thing, man, I would say they go for something like Tata Coffee. All right, this is one which is sold in India, or Rage Coffee. So this is what is lying in like the medium band, right? So this is better and a bit expensive than what we have at the lower band. And then we've got like a high-end coffee. Hold on, let me show you. So here's the deal, folks. I'm sorry, but I could not find that coffee. I thought that at least I would have the container of that coffee, but it just wasn't there. So yeah, the coffee that I'm talking about is like Davidoff coffee. All right, that is like high premium coffee. I've tasted it, and honestly, I could not really find a huge difference between the medium tier coffee and the high tier coffee. I mean, these coffees have almost similar taste as that one, but that one was super expensive, man. Like if you're drinking premium coffee like that one, you gotta really have to invest a lot of money to that, especially if you're drinking it daily. For today's video, I'm going to be using this Tata coffee, and yes, there is something else right now in this container. The coffee is over here. There you go. So I forgot to put this coffee in that container, but anyways, I'm gonna use it directly from the packet. Alright, the next thing would be to invest in a sort of coffee machine. So this is a Morphy Richards coffee machine, and I think that if you want to drink coffee on a non-regular basis, right, like occasionally, I don't think this is necessary, because I'm gonna show you what's the alternative for that. But if you are a coffee obsessed person and cannot live 4 hours without drinking coffee, I think then this would be a worthy investment. So just to show you how it works, so this is the water inlet. This is where we add water, okay, and then it's going to start boiling up and steam is going to be formed. So now when steam is going to be formed, you can rotate this knob over here. This is the steam outlet. So now you can put your cup with the milk in it or under here, and it's going to let the steam in. So it's going to do 2 things at the same time. It's going to make the milk hot and it's going to froth the milk. That is, a layer of bubbles will be formed on the milk, and that is super duper awesome. So I basically use this machine just for frothing my milk, but you can also use it to make cappuccino or espresso or whatever you want, right? So there's another attachment which is not currently here. So you put your coffee beans in it, crushed coffee beans in it, and then water drips into them and it's collected over here. Your coffee is collected over here. So I'm not gonna do that right now. It's gonna take a lot of efforts. Right now I'm gonna make a low effort but tasty coffee, right? So I'm going to put some water in it. All right, it's filled up, and close the lid. Okay, so the next step is going to be milk, and I would highly recommend that you stick to a particular quantity. Like, you don't just add whatever amount of milk, you measure the milk and then add it. Now you guys might be thinking, he is definitely over exaggerating this process. Making coffee is similar to golf. Just like golf is such a professional game, and it's filled up with rules and regulations, and you got to follow every single one. Similarly, coffee is not just for boys and girls, it's for ladies and gentlemen. So take that into consideration. Now let me show you how much milk I generally use. Okay, so this is the measuring device, all right, and I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna put my cup on it, then I'm going to scale it down to 0. And now I'm gonna add milk. The milk that I use is normal milk. You can see this one. All right. Now the amount that I'm gonna add is going to be 180 grams. Let's do it. All right. Bit more, but that's all right. So by the way, if you don't want to invest in a coffee machine, what you can do is you can add milk in a sort of a shaker or any bottle, and then you need to do this for 2 to 4 to 5 minutes. All right, just keep on doing this. What's it gonna do is it's gonna make that milk frothier. All right, that is exactly the texture that we want to achieve. Thick, frothy milk. So this machine is getting warmed up. Let's go, baby. Now I'm going to take this milk which I have put in this cup, and I'm going to do is froth the milk by putting steam into this milk through this outlet. Okay, do you see this? Like, this is what we want. So all of this is like foam. Hold on, let me show you. All of this on top is foam. Like, look at this. This is what I'm trying to achieve, all right? Okay, so the last and foremost ingredient that I need to talk about is the sweetener that you're gonna add. Now there are 3 categories to it, at least according to me. One is going to be the artificial sugar, one is going to be the natural sugars, and then the third category is going to be syrups. Well, here's the deal. I usually refrain from using sugar and syrups because there's a lot of unhealthy amounts of sugar and it might affect you in the long run. So this sugar, I'm gonna say no to it. Whatever syrup there are, I'm gonna say no to it. See, occasionally sugar and syrups are perfect, but just like if I consume 5 to 6 cups a day, and if I keep on using sugar and syrups, that is going to be a problem, right? So what I do is I rather use natural sugar. Now, what's natural sugar? Sugar don't grow on trees, right? Well, natural sugar, by that I mean honey. This is pure honey, no added sugar. And I just use like a spoonful of honey, probably 6 to 7 grams. And it just does the thing for me, man. It doesn't make the coffee too sweet and neither too bitter. So this is the perfect thing for me. So basically the amount of coffee that you use is totally your choice. I do not measure the coffee exactly. I used to measure it, and I used to use about 4 to 5 grams of coffee. Now I'm a pro and I can do it without measuring it. So I think a good cup of coffee kind of consists of 5 to 6 grams of coffee. I'm not measuring it because I've done it so many times that I just don't need to measure it now. I am a seasoned pro. Stir it up, baby. Let me show you the face of this beautiful thing. Am I getting fat? No, sir. Oh my god, look at this thing. It's so beautiful. Tell me you wouldn't marry this thing. Tell me you wouldn't marry her. Oh my god. Okay, time for a taste test. Alright. This is the only thing which brings the natural smile from me. It's very tough. Like, honestly, if you can make me smile, dude, you got something, bro. Like, I really rarely smile, but this thing, man, whenever I'm drinking coffee, oh my god. Woo, amazing, man. So anyways, that was it for the video. I hope you learned something from this video. Maybe, perhaps, if you did, put down some comments below that, alright, this is something I learned from this video. Or even if you didn't, just say hi. I mean, come on, I'll be happy to reply to you. So that was it for the video. Now I'm gonna study a bit, edit this video, and probably go to sleep. Hopefully by 3 a.m. Wish me luck.